Hello once again, welcome to Mima's Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this shoulder bag here. So this is a simple bag to crochet, and we're going to be using double crochet here and this side, and then on this side here we're going to use single crochet. So let's see what we're going to need for us to crochet this bag. So you're going to need a scissors, a crochet hook. I used a 6mm crochet hook. You're going to need a tapestry needle for joining the handles. You're going to need stitch markers, about 8 of them. The yarn that I used here is macrame cord, 4mm thick macrame cord. However, if you don't have this one, you can use any other type of yarn that you have. Just make sure that it is a bit thick. Even t-shirt yarn will do. So let's begin. So we're going to begin with the magic circle. So for the magic circle, you wrap your yarn around your hand like this. Okay. And then I'm going to insert my hook, wrap my yarn, pull through like this, and then I'm going to hold here. Okay. Like this. Turn over. So I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so here you can just loosen this and this. Okay, so we're going to be making double crochets around this circle. This one here is going to act as my first double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to do another one, yarn over, insert my hook into the ring, grab my yarn, pull through. So I have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So now I have 2 double crochets. So next I'm going to chain 2. So that's 1 and 2. So this is going to be my first corner here. So I have this side, this group of double crochets, and then this is my first corner. So I'm going to do another side, that is I'm going to crochet 2 double crochets again. So yarn over, insert here, put my yarn, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Okay, so if you want to adjust this circle as you crochet, you can just pull this tail. Okay, so here I have 1 double crochet. I'm going to make another one. Like that. Okay, so now I have 2 double crochets like this. I'm going to do another chain of 2 to make another corner. So that's 1, 2. So again I crochet 2 double crochets. One double crochet, another one double crochet. So I now have 2 corners and 3 sets of double crochets. So again I chain 2, 2, 1 double crochet, another one, like that. So I now have 3 corners. So I'm going to continue up until I have 6 sets of double crochet. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I'm going to continue. So here I now have 6 sets or 6 sides. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have 1 corner, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here at the end, I'm going to pull this thread before we join. Okay, so as I pull, I'll be reducing the gap in between here. Okay, so here we're going to make the final corner. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I've just done 2 double crochets, so I'm going to chain 2 to make the 6th corner. So here what I'm going to do is we're going to join with a slip stitch. So you find that here we have the chain 3 that we did at the beginning, and then we have this double crochet. So here we want to join in the 3rd chain. So we have this 1st chain, 2nd, 3rd. Okay, alternatively you can just look, this is a double crochet, and then we have here at the top of this double crochet, so you're going to insert your hook here. Okay, so here I'm going to insert here, but not here, but you also insert through this loop here. Okay, like that, like that. Okay, and then grab your yarn, pull through, and then pull through again. So this is my first round. So we have 6 sets of double crochet, and we also have 6 corners like this. Okay, so now we'll move on to the next round. So we always begin our round with a chain of 3, which represent our first double crochet. So here I'm going to chain 3. That's 1, 2, and then 3. So we're going to be putting on top of each double crochet from the previous round, we'll be putting another double crochet. Okay, so here this chain 3 is on top of this chain 3. Okay, so here on top of this double crochet we're going to put another double crochet. Okay, so here put 1 double crochet like that. So here we're now at this corner. So at this corner we put 1 double crochet into the corner, 1 double crochet, and then we chain 2 to replace this corner. That's 1, and then 2, and then again in the chain here, the corner, we're going to put another double crochet. So at each and every corner we'll be putting 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then another double crochet. Okay, so here we now have another corner. So now we're at this side, so we're going to put 1 double crochet on top of this, and then another one on top of this one. So here you'll find that at the top of this double crochet is this space. Okay, so I'm going to insert here. Okay, so yarn over, okay, and then again on top of this one another double crochet. Okay, so here we're at another corner, so I'm going to put 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, okay, another double crochet in that corner. Okay, so this corner is done. We'll move on to this side. So on top of this double crochet we put another double crochet. Okay, and then on top of this one here put another double crochet. Okay, so here we're at the corner again, 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, another double crochet in that corner. Okay, we now have our corner there, and then a double crochet on top of that one, another double crochet on top of the following. Okay, so already we have 1, 2, 3 corners, and you find that these are our sides with double crochet, those sets that we were talking of in the previous round. So I'll just call this one side, and then this another side. So here I'm just going to continue. Let's meet towards the end here. So here I'm almost at the end of the second round. You can see that we're left with this corner here, and I've put 1 double crochet on top of these 2. Okay, so now for this corner I'm going to put 1 double crochet here, then chain 2, 1, 2. Okay, another double crochet in the corner, like that. So you can see that we're at the end. So here you can see that this is the chain 3 from the first round, and this is the chain 3 for this round, and on top of each of this we have 1 double crochet. Also, before you join here, make sure that each side we have the same number of stitches on each side. Okay, here we have 4 double crochets, 4 double crochets, same here, okay. And then here if we join, we'll end up having 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I join, so you come here, okay, like that. Okay, so this is my second round. So now we'll move on to the third round. I begin with a chain of 3, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, so you have to make sure that on top of each double crochet you put another double crochet. Okay, so this one here we've put it on top of the chain 3, this one. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one, and over, and pull through. Okay, move on to the next one on top of this, okay. So now we're now at this corner again, 1 double crochet, okay, and then chain 2, 1, 2. Again, another double crochet in that corner, like that. So now we come to this side. Okay, so on top of each you're going to put 1 double crochet. So on top of this one, 1 double crochet, then on top of this, 1 double crochet, again 1 double crochet, and then this one, the last one, 1 double crochet again. Okay, so now we're at this corner, so I put 1 double crochet, okay, chain 2, 1, 2, another double crochet in that corner, like that. Okay, so you find that we'll be adding 2 double crochets for each row on each side. So you find that here we had 2 double crochets, here we have 4, now we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so each side will be adding 2 more stitches. Okay, so I'm just going to continue, repeat what we did here, right round. Let's meet towards the end here. So welcome back. I'm now towards the end of the third round. So you can see here I'm now at this last corner here. Okay, this is my starting point. So here I'm going to put 1 double crochet in that corner. Okay, and then we chain 1, 2, then we put another double crochet in that same corner. Sorry. Okay, so now before we join, you can see now that this time we have this other double crochet here, so we need to put another double crochet on top and then we join here. Okay, so if you're to count even the double crochets on this side, we have this one is for this side, 2, 3, 4, 5, yet we have 6 on this other side, so we need to add 1 more here to make them 6 and then we join. So here on top of this double crochet I'm going to join. I'm going to put one double crochet, sorry, like that. Okay, and then here we join with a slip stitch. So here we come here, like that. So here we now have 3 rounds, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to continue, just making sure that at the beginning you start with a chain of 3, and then before you join at the end here, just make sure that each double crochet has got another double crochet on top of it. Okay, and then at the corner here you put 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then another double crochet. Also make sure that each side has got the same stitches as the other side. So let's continue and crochet 3 more rounds and then come back with 6 rounds. We'll come back. So we have this side now as well as this one, and they are of the same size. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. So next I'm going to chain 5. So let's leave a tail at the end. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I'm going to begin the first row. So we're going to turn our chain, okay, so that you see these back bumps here. That's why I'm going to be inserting my hook. So I'm going to skip this first one and then insert in this one. So we're going to work single crochet in US terms, and over, pull through, and over again, and then pull through. So this is my first single crochet. I move on into the next bump, this one, pull through, second, let's move on to the third, and then the fourth. So we find that we have 4 stitches in each row, like that. Okay, so I move on to the second row. I chain 1, and this chain doesn't count as a stitch, it's a turning chain. So here I insert my hook at the top, okay, of each single crochet. So here, just below these 2 loops, then work 1 single crochet in the next, okay, so this is the last stitch. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. So now I have 2 rows. I chain 1 and then I turn. Okay, we're doing now the third. Putting 1 single crochet in each stitch. Yes. Now I have 3. So we're going to repeat this up until we have 60 rows and then come back. Welcome back. So I now have 60 rows and this is our strip. So if we are to measure the length of this one, it's about 65 centimeters. Okay, so remember we have this, and if you are to measure here, the width, it's about 27 centimeters. So you find that the width is the same throughout. Okay, 27. So here we want to choose where we're going to put our handle. Okay, so any side is still fine since we have the same number of stitches on each side. So I'm going to come here, and then on top of the stitch I'm going to put a stitch marker, this one, and then from here I'm going to count 7 stitches. Okay, so that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then I'm going to mark the stitch. Okay, so I'm going to come again here. So we have this double crochet. At the top of that double crochet I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to count 7 stitches from here. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, like this. Okay, so here I'm going to repeat what we just did on this other side. So okay, we have these 4 stitch markers on each side. Let me just change this one. Okay, so I'll put this ones, they're more visible. Okay, so now I want to join this strip onto this side. So you find that here at the end of the last row I didn't cut the yarn. Okay, so I'm going to come, so this is the right side and this is the wrong side. Okay, so this is the right side, and here we have 4 stitch markers. We have these ones, and then we have these 2 at the sides here. So I'm going to come here on this one, okay, so I'm going to insert my hook, and then I'm going to grab this yarn, this loop, okay, and then pull it through like that. So I'll be crocheting, I'll be inserting my hook at the edge of each row. Okay, so each stitch here corresponds to each row here. So here I move to the next stitch, so I insert my hook like that, and then here we have this first row here, then this is the second row. So along the edge I insert my hook, okay, grab my yarn, pull through the row, pull through the stitch, and then pull through the loop. Okay, again into the next stitch, this one, okay, and then here we are along this row, so just put, insert anywhere along the edge there, pull through the row, the stitch, and the loop. Okay, so in the next stitch, and then we just did this row, so we're now in this row, so just find somewhere to insert. Okay, and pull through. Okay, again in the next one, so I'm going to insert here, and then the yarn, in the next stitch, okay, in the next stitch, so we're almost at this chain 2 here, this corner. So again here, okay, so at this corner you just insert your hook below each chain. Okay, so you see these 2 back bumps for the chains at the top, so you insert here, okay, and then through the row, grab your yarn, pull through, okay, like this. Okay, in the next chain. Okay, like that. So I'm going to continue joining the side right round. Okay, up until we are at the stitch marker here. Okay, so here almost at the end, I'm almost near the stitch marker here, so I've joined all the way here. Okay, so let's finish up and then we join the other side. This is the last one. Okay, I'm left with this small knot here. I'm just going to join this knot. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do slip stitch on this edge up until we're here. So what you do is you insert your hook here, pull through and pull through in the next stitch. Okay, so this is the slip stitch. Okay, so here we're almost where we began. Okay, so I'm just still going to continue with the slip stitch. Okay, okay, so here I'm going to continue and slip stitch along this side strip. Okay, 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 so this is the first side that we've joined to the side strip. Okay, and we've done slip stitch here. Okay, so now we're here. So we're going to get this one. Okay, this is the right side and then this is the wrong side, so come with it at the top like this. So remember we had stitch markers, okay, and then there's two, so I'm going to come on this one, like this, then I'm going to pull through. I'm going to pull this loop through like this. Okay, so we're going to join just like we're doing the other side. Okay, so here into the next row, grab your yarn, pull through the row, pull through the stitch and pull through the loop. Okay, in the next stitch. Okay, then here we are along this row, so I'm just going to insert here, then yarn over, and through here. Then again in the next stitch, and then here just find somewhere to insert your hook along the row. Grab your yarn, pull through, and pull through again. Okay, again, okay. So we're going to continue joining along the edge right round up until we're here. Welcome back. So here I've joined the sides. Okay, so now I'm almost at the end here. Okay, so here this is the last stitch, so I'm just going to move. I have this small space left here, so I'm just going to set my hook here. Okay, okay, so now we're going to continue with slip stitch along these edges just like we did the other side. Okay, okay, so I'm going to continue up until here. Okay, so I've done slip stitch here. So now here at the end I'm just going to pull it through, and then we're going to cut and then fasten off. Okay, so here you can just use a tapestry needle. Okay, so I'll just hide this inside the bag as well as this one. So I'm going to come back and we'll do the handles. So for the handle, you're going to leave a tail here about 30 centimeters. So I'm going to chain 60 or to your desired length of handle. So this is my slip knot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to continue and come back with a chain of 60. Okay, so here I have a chain of 60. So to begin my first row, okay, you're going to turn your chain, and we're going to be inserting a hook in the back bumps. So I'm going to skip this first one and then insert my hook in the second bump, and then we're going to crochet slip stitch. Okay, like that. So you insert your hook, grab your yarn through, and then pull through again. Okay, pull through and then pull through again. Okay, so this is my slip stitch. So I'm going to continue up until I'm at the end here. So here I'm at the end. Okay, so we want to make our handle a bit more thick. So what we do here is I'm going to chain 1, then I'm going to turn. So here I'm going to do slip stitch again, but this time I'll be inserting my hook in the back loop only. Okay, so So this chain one doesn't count as a stitch, so we skip it. Then into the first stitch, grab your yarn, put through, and then put through again. Okay, so that's a slip stitch. Again in the next slip stitch. Okay, and this one slip stitch. So I'm going to continue with slip stitch in the back loop only up until I'm at the end here. So this is our handle. Okay, if you want it to be even thicker, you just do another row. So here I'm going to leave a tail again for us to join the handle to the bag, and then I'm going to pull through. Sorry, so you should have a handle with two tails like that. Okay, so you go on and do another handle exactly like this one, and then we're going to come back and join to the back. Welcome back. So I've made two handles and I've already joined this other handle here. Okay, so now we're going to join the other one on the other side. Okay, so you're going to insert your handle through these holes here at the corners here, just below these stitch markers. So this is my handle. Okay, so I'm going to insert here. So now I insert this end into a tapestry needle and join. Okay, so I've joined here my handle. So I'm going to hide this tail, okay, along the edges here, and then I'm going to come again the side, insert this into a needle, and then join here. Okay, then I'm going to come back. Welcome back. So this is our bag, the handles. Okay, and it is done. Thank you for watching Mima's Crafts. Please do subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. Thank you.